Jokes and games and interviews. Distracted driving. Tune in, have a good time. Distracted driving. Ray and Tim and Jay from behind.
All right, we're on. What were you saying, Jay?
I was saying, no, I want to know why Friends is on TV Land. There's a couple of TV shows that are on TV Land. And the reason why I asked this is because they were having like this TV Land special the other day or night where they were giving out awards. And they're doing this whole, Terry Crews hosted it, which is great. I love Terry Crews. Who doesn't love Terry Crews? And he's lip syncing all the opening songs. So like Golden Girls and, all those other 80s TV shows. So he's doing a bunch of them.
All the girls in all the other shows.
Right. Well, I remember that one because what's
Family Ties?
No, yeah. They did a whole bunch of them. Something about boner, growing pains and stuff. And
That's what she said.
And the thing was, in the middle of it, all of a sudden they start doing the Friends theme, and I'm like, wait, why are they on this?
Actually, they just started right after that award show. That award show was like kicking off the news.
Really?
Yeah.
It just seemed weird. Out of all the shows, all of a sudden it jumps that fast.
The Friends. It started 20 years ago.
Is it that long ago?
Yeah.
You know what? It was longer than that. I was going.
Is that what she said?
I was going into college. I think it was like 2000. I mean, no,
94.
91. I'm gonna look it up.
Look it up.
I think it was 2008.
No, I know. I don't even know how old I am anymore.
In the year 3000. Yeah.
But I remember being in my first year of school and seeing, oh, this show is gonna be good.
I think it was like 93. The Friends started. I'm gonna guess 93.
93.
Yeah, I don't even
I'm
remember.
guessing 91.
No, it's not 91.
Ooh, 94. Then where? Maybe it was another show I was thinking
It was
about.
another show.
94 to 2004 is 10 years. Seems longer. Seems like it was.
I want to get Terry Crews
94
back
to 2004 is 10 years?
94 to 2004 is.
It's 10 years is what
10
you just
years,
said.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you...
It is, right?
It is.
Oh, you questioned me.
No, I didn't question you.
You said 94 to 2004 is 10 years?
So it's 21.
I just want to make sure I was being a wise ass.
So it's
I just want to make sure you're
years
sure
ago,
about
so
that.
You said it was even
I
longer.
was until you questioned it.
I'm sorry, Jay. What?
I don't know. He said
Terry
it was even
Crews
longer.
Would be an awesome guest.
We moved
Terry
on.
Crews would be a great
But he is
guest.
busy.
He's big.
He wouldn't fit in the truck.
He does what's that show he does in the afternoon? It's a game show.
Oh, he's a game show host.
But what is that
Come
show? Fails or something?
Isn't
or?
he on like Brooklyn 7-7 or something?
Oh, he's on that.
Yeah.
Brooklyn 99. That's a funny show.
It is. I like it.
No, he does something in the afternoon where he has celebrity panelists and they watch
I've seen the ad.
shows that YouTube clips and stuff that fail. And I don't know what the concept is.
It's called Fails.
But they laugh a lot. And that's about it. I think if you laugh the hardest, you win. Maybe.
I would win.
I would lose.
Broken Lizard.
Yeah.
They made almost $4.25 million.
They were going
just
for
below
$5 million,
Yep.
and if they got $5 million, Paul Soder was going to have a parfait at DQ. I wonder if that happened.
I know because they didn't.
I gave because of that.
I gave last minute. I'm always the guy that gives last minute to the.
But to put him over.
Yeah, I feel like
you think your $20 is going to put him over?
It could.
It was a couple more than 20, but yeah, I mean,
could.
That's,
How do you know? You don't know who the last 20 is.
That's true.
Imagine if you give $1, like, hey, this one guy put us over $1.
Right. And they'll remember me because I was that last guy.
Did you get a sunburn today?
No, I'm very hot though right now.
You are bright red. No one's gonna know this because it's in black and white. But Jesus, dude,
I don't know why.
We're close to a hospital. Should we?
Are you allergic to
No,
booze?
no.
Yeah. Turn and look at Jay.
All right.
You are red.
You're very red.
Why are you so red?
I don't know. I'm the opposite of you, pale boy.
Well,
You weren't this
I
red
just
when we
need
got in the car.
I just need some sun and I'll be
It's
fine.
warm in here.
What's-
I don't know.
No, it is not that. It's not so warm
It's-
that we're on fire, right?
It's actually very comfortable in here.
I had 3 quick drinks. That could be it.
Oh, you're snookered already. That's all.
No, I am not.
You are.
It started on your nose and
yeah,
it just spread
it is
out.
moved. It's like spread, but right here you're fine.
I did,
Right here?
I can see on the back of
Right
your
here.
ear.
Yeah,
Over
back of your
here.
neck. You look like
Right
you just
here.
got a sunburn.
You're
It's
a
dark
lobster.
outside. I'm concerned.
I'm fine.
All right, like
I'm not really
flame on
concerned.
instantly in the seat.
I feel like I could burn up right now.
You are burning up.
The kids have strep.
That's
Oh,
good.
Jesus.
Great, thanks for sharing.
Yeah.
The Human Torch was denied a bank loan.
I could be getting sick. It could be it. I don't know.
But you didn't look like this when we started 4.5 minutes ago. Are you
That
WebMDing
escalated
this?
quickly.
Yes, I'm gonna text. I'm gonna.
That
blog
escalated
this.
so
I'm
quickly.
blogging this.
You should go to WebMD is what you should do. You should take a picture of yourself and send it to them. Say, what's wrong with me? It actually seems to be it's coming down now. Your forehead's not as red.
Oh, it's red back here. I can still see.
Oh, stop! Stop it!
Jay, snap for a second so we can put this in color.
All right.
Look at Ray! Alright, snap back. There we go.
Stop drawing attention to me.
Oh,
It's a
Let's talk
TV
about
show.
Jay.
what about me? I got a hat on again.
Yeah, let's talk about Jay's hat.
I love this
Because
hat.
you're all asking, you're all wondering, what's with the hat?
I love the hat. This was actually a gift
Glad you
from
like it.
this was a gift from Jeff and Maureen.
Oh.
Yeah, they got
now
this
I feel
for
like
Christmas.
saying that.
You should.
Maybe they didn't like the hat.
It's,
They
it's
just
a
got rid of it.
re-gift. That was a re-gift, wasn't it?
Somebody gave it to Jeff and Maureen's like, you're not wearing that hat. Give it to
Well,
Jeff.
I remember Jeff walked in when I was first wearing the fedora that Don got me, and I dug it. And I'm wearing it, and Jeff walks in, and he just looks at me and goes, oh. And I'm like, what? He's like, so you're a hat guy now, huh? And I'm like, I guess so. And he's like,
That's
all
a
right.
choice.
So they're all excited because now they have a new gift option
Yeah,
for
that's-
Jay.
Except all I've gotten so far is fedoras. So, I mean, we'll
How
see.
many fedoras do you need to own before it's enough? That's my
Oh,
question.
There's a lot of
could
different
have a-
styles,
yeah,
though.
that's-
Okay,
There are a
I'm-
lot of
that's-
cool
I'm
ones.
just asking.
I just noticed that my black one looks a lot different than this one, just in general. General disarray.
Why is
That's
this
all
so
I got
hard?
to say about my hat.
I had a nice hat. I had one of those like taxi driver hats, and I wore it once to a gathering with all you people, and
Yep.
every one of you picked on me, and now I'll never wear it again.
Did I pick on you?
Yeah, you
sure
did.
I
Are
did.
you sure?
Yep.
What did I say? Because I'm clever, so it must have been funny.
It was. It was good.
Did I, make,
Pretty much, I think I said, should I ever wear this hat again? And it started with Justin, nope.
did I call
And
you
it
like
just-
Alex Riga or something like that?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said I was too tall to pull the hat off.
Well, you were too tall for me to pull the hat off. 'cause
Oh, I
couldn't reach it.
misunderstood.
Yeah.
How you doing, Ray? You okay with it?
No, I'm fine. It's arguing.
No, you're red. Who are you arguing with? We're doing a show.
Maybe that's why I'm turning red.
Who are you texting? You
Oh,
don't have to-
you're
don't say
blushing.
don't say who you're arguing with. That would be nice.
She doesn't watch the show.
Oh.
Nobody watches this show.
Like, we don't have Jeff's grandfather's phone number. So other than that, you're pretty much
I'm
just saying.
fighting with Jeff's grandfather right now.
All right, we're on our way back to the T. Why are we on our way back to the
We're
T?
going to pick up Tony Soul from Tony Soul Project, who's playing at the T tonight.
Is that Tony's real last name?
No, Parente. I don't know if I gave away. No, that's
No, I
his
knew
name on
that. That's
Facebook.
actually public
Hey,
knowledge.
he's
yes.
on
yeah.
Facebook.
Tony Parente.
Like that matters. He's on Facebook, so there it is.
He put it out there.
Yeah.
Tony Soul.
Uh-oh, cop.
He is awesome. That's our first cop tonight, by the
Woo!
way. We have to document that every time.
I came to your house earlier,
and now there's a van with no no logo on it. No, yeah, see, just ladders on the top,
Got
no
shaded
logo
off.
on it.
There's stuff going down.
That's my street, ladies and gentlemen.
But it's the bottom half of the street.
It is the bottom half.
But they
I
can
love the
walk.
top.
The
I'm
top?
actually a middle guy.
What's wrong with your street? A lot of
Nothing.
holes.
But right here, right
This is the best
here
part of the
is
street.
good.
Right here.
Hold on.
There's so many.
It's still good.
A lot of cars at your house.
And now it goes to.
There's so many cars in your.
All right, Tony Soul, we're going to pick him up.
Yeah.
Tony Soul is a cat that got out of the music business about 42 years ago and then came back. He was doing the blues, the soul, that whole thing back in the day, and then took a break.
42 years?
It was like 42 years that he took
We're
a break.
42 years old.
I know.
So he quit when we were born.
He quit while we were living. To this point. And then he got back into it a couple years ago, and he's been doing the Tony Soul Project. And
We've seen him a ton of times.
Well,
at
he comes to the social. At
Blew-
the Tradesman.
Blew me away the first time I saw him.
He's awesome. He comes to the social, hangs out, made a ton of friends there, and then he gets up. First of all, he got up with his guys like Matt, the guys in his band, and they did a thing. Now he'll just get up there and belt out a few songs with anybody that'll play with him, and he's amazing.
He did it the other. He did it, man. He did it the other night with just a saxophone player.
He
Oh,
did.
that
He had
was
the
cool.
saxophone.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah. Oh, you missed that one, Tim.
I was dying.
Yeah.
He is the one act at the social that really brings down the the house.
No one wants to follow him.
No.
The first time he played, he came up and I just remember he's fairly quiet. We had never seen him before. He went to you, hey, so what do I got? 2 songs? You're like, yeah, 2 songs. And so he goes up in the middle of the social, he does 2 songs, and he starts to walk away, and the whole place is like, no, 2 more songs, and the whole place. And you went, oh, is it okay if Tony does some more? Yes, the whole place is just it's his concert. Let him keep going.
This is a conversation we should be having with him, probably.
So by the way, we do the local music social the first Monday of the month at the T every month.
We do it every month.
Just like pancakes,
The
we do it every
tradesman.
month. Pancakes, Jay.
Oh.
It's this Sunday. It'll be past the time this
In
airs.
our world, that's tomorrow.
Yes.
In
Oh,
your
tomorrow,
world,
yes.
it's past.
That's weird. Think about that. That's weird.
What?
Actually, I asked. I don't know.
Ray's sick.
It's like, where are we? Because right now
In the
we're in the
universe?
future. We're actually in the future.
Well, in the
right
future,
now.
you have Ebola. I mean, I don't know what the hell's going on with your face, but
I'm wearing too much. I'm wearing a sweatshirt. I was gonna do some.
I have been
plugging.
with you for a couple hours, Ray. You didn't look like this until recently. Like, did you have an allergic reaction to one of the drinks?
No, I had
Almonds.
I had a drink.
You ate almonds.
I should have been Irish.
Where did you get almonds?
I didn't have almonds.
You didn't even
What did
offer any
almonds
to
do?
Tim.
I can't have them. That's what actually
See,
puts me in
he'd
the
be
hospital.
dead.
Yeah.
What was I started saying something. You guys
Almonds.
went somewhere else.
talking
Big old
Oh,
donuts.
you were talking about how we're going to the future.
Oh.
How this is being
Oh,
recorded
oh,
now,
no.
but we don't know when it's
I
going to
asked
be.
a question on Facebook. If anybody has any questions, ask
Oh,
us
yeah.
now.
Yeah.
RJ has a question. Do you think people 25 years in the future
Yeah.
will be thinking about what life was like 20 years ago? I can't even figure it out, but if you can,
Yeah.
more power to you.
Yes, RJ, the
25
answer
years
is
in
yes.
the future, will people be wondering? Well, no. What will people be wondering about 20 years in the past? So now think about it. 25 years. We're thinking 5 years from now
Yes.
will be the start of that future progression. What will, I don't know.
We're going to get Tony Soul now. He's going to come on to the
Did you understand the question?
No.
Nobody answered it.
I stopped listening.
Nobody answered it. Jay,
sorry.
were you going to get him?
Me?
Yeah.
No, Jay
You.
needs to snap.
If I go in
and
there,
then
I'm
he's just gonna be here.
Yeah.
Oh, can
Yeah, we'll
you
just do
actually?
that.
Can you go in the back? Because I gotta walk through the crowd, and that's never good. I mean, people have to talk to me.
talk to Ray.
I could just go in and be fine. Nobody's going to talk to me, so
Oh, because you're so tall.
go back to where I just was.
Yeah, just do that. Right, like right
People
here.
look up to you.
This is good.
Literally.
Yeah, right here.
Last time I was in this parking lot when it was this crowded, I hit a car, so.
Wait for it. Wait
All right,
for it.
wait. And now we have, there you go.
There's Tony. Tony's in the car. Tony Soul, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
Tony Soul Project playing at the Tradesman tonight,
First
which will
time.
be in the future.
Enough with the future
Okay.
talk, Ray.
Yeah, that confused us. We don't want to talk
That
about
was RJ that confused you, not me.
Oh, that explains even more.
Oh, and then somebody asked, I forgot who it was, but somebody asked, what? I think it was Lisa, what will you be doing with your hair, Jay?
Do people actually care about my hair?
Yeah, they do.
I do.
Really?
Yeah.
I will be spotlighting my hair differently in every episode from now on. How about that?
I like that.
So right now
Like
I
a
got
Tosh
that,
thing?
Right
You-
now, yeah.
Yeah.
Jay's hair will be appearing at.
The back of the truck. What?
We're gonna send,
And at the T.
we're
You
gonna
can
send
find
your
a
hair on
trunk.
tour. Anyway, welcome, Tony.
Thank you.
How are you?
I feel good, man. I was sick. I was sick all day, you know.
Are
I
you?
was, yeah. I had dizzy spells. Well, I'm old, you know. I could expire at any moment, you know. So I've always said, if you see me going down, just support me, please, because and I'll try to get another note out or two.
You should use that as your marketing. Come see me. This could be my last show.
Yeah, that's it. This could be it, baby. I'm older than dirt, and I know it. I was just talking to some people at the bar, and they go, "Oh, we're really old timers," and they graduated like 12 years after me.
Well, Ray was just telling us that you quit for how long?
42 years.
42 years.
I'm
Yeah.
41.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lifetime and a half.
Wow.
No doubt about it. But it's cool because when I came back, the voice was pretty good. I had sung like bass in a church choir for a while, and that really opened my eyes a little bit, as far as the depths of the voice is concerned. But beyond that, hey, just let it rock, and we do a lot of rock and roll, a lot of screaming, a lot of dancing, and yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Now, I heard something you did with Alexandria Bianca,
Yeah,
and it was Zeppelin.
Zeppelin.
Now, we had talked about, because you were on Living for the Weekend yesterday,
Mhm.
we talked about how the fact that Led Zeppelin is based in blues. I mean, that's a blues
Completely.
band.
Oh, it is a blues band.
But when you think of soul blues, you're thinking of James Brown
Mhm.
and stuff like that. Zeppelin isn't the first thing that comes to mind, but you play stuff like that.
Well, we're gonna, tonight we got the original Tony Soul Delta Blues project here tonight, okay, with Bob Kramer, who that's the reason why we really started the band, is because Bob was really involved in Nimbit, which is a music production company, and he sold his business. Called me one day, he said, "Tony, I'm bored. I want to play." So we had Mike and we had Matt and we had a drummer and we had me. So we went and we went down into rehearsal and we recorded it, and it was awesome. Okay, and we said, okay, let's go. And we went out as a blues band, and we were finding that there were obstacles for a blues band. Well, Bobby, he's a master as far as CEOs is concerned, and sold his business. Now he's a consultant for CEOs in Boston.
Really?
That's all he does. He consults CEOs, these young and up-and-coming CEOs. He's fantastic. So he's been kind of drifting a little bit, and we've been adding a horn in here. So, but he's back tonight. We're gonna start the Tradesman show tonight with some Delta blues, slide. Okay, and we're gonna run that right through the gamut, of Muddy Waters blues right up until the James, up into James Brown.
Now, how many people are in this band? Because I saw like 17 walking through the door, and I can't wait to see them all packed up in there in the Tradesman, because I think you guys are gonna tear the roof off.
No, we're only gonna put 7 on stage tonight.
7?
Yeah. And,
All right.
That's still more than
That's still a
ever
good
has
amount.
been on the stage.
And we got Alexandria coming down too, and she'll just blow this joint apart. Okay,
Fantastic.
no doubt about it. She'll blow this joint apart.
But you have gigs where you have more guys on the stage.
Well, there are people that know, and I've put the word out, Ray, and we're only a 2.5, 3-year-old band, so as well as I, it takes a long, long time to build up a reputation. And for somebody who they didn't know who I was, when I came on the scene, they just said, "Hey, this guy is just getting gigs," okay?
Yep.
Because I know how to market. That I was almost an intrusion as opposed to an act. But now it's gotten to the point where everybody knows that we can get the work, we support the work, and we invite people to come in and join us, and that's really built up the base.
Well, not for nothing, but if they see any performance you do, they must be like, yeah, you're in.
we can get behind that.
Seriously. I mean, the first time I was telling these guys, the first time I saw you at the social, you were, kind of quiet and just, hey, can we do this? And boom, you blew up right there in the place. I'm like, who is this guy?
You made a lot of friends that night.
Yeah, you did.
I mean, and the bottom line too is that we had that thing in October, where I pulled out at the last minute in the mist. I'm an old fart and everything hurt that morning, and I said, Ray, I'm not coming. Okay, and I felt really bad about that, and I said I have to make it up. I have to make it up to these guys. And when I came down to the first social, I just sat there and I just sucked it all in. Found out, what you guys were about, a little bit, just get the feel, And I went home, and like I said, I got up the next morning. I said, geez, I feel good, and I really like what happened down there. And then, I came down, I brought some people down. I've been bringing different people down so they can see what's going on. Chris Turp now comes down all the time, and Christine. They're almost fixtures. So,
it's a great crowd, and there's always different people every single time.
Great diversification of talent there. Yeah, and I call it like throwing the switch. Okay, it's almost an adrenaline switch.
Yep.
When I get up to these guys, I get so charged up. It's just crazy. It's not even real.
Is it the music? Is it the people you're playing with?
It's everything. It's the timing. I love timing. James Brown had the greatest timing in the world. He hit it on the one. Everything was bop, bop, ba-da-da, bop. And it was right on the one, and he was a madman. There's no doubt about it. And the further you dig into somebody like James or Jimi Hendrix, you find out the deep dark secrets of these poor bastards. Okay, and that's what made them fantastic and true artists.
So we'll find your deep dark secrets.
Well,
That's what you're saying.
Well, listen, if I wasn't locked in my lonely room with all those soul records from the 1960s, brothers, I wouldn't be sitting here today. Okay, but I love it. I love Eddie Floyd. I love Stax Records, Motown, Muscle Shoals, King Records, James Brown, Hank Ballard, and the Midnighters, where Stevie Ray Vaughan got a lot of his stuff. Hey Hey Little Sister was a Hank Ballard song.
Yep.
And we'll do that one tonight too. We love that tune. So
So right now, is there 6 guys wondering where you are?
Probably.
Just like you're supposed to be on stage and what?
We
like
saw
30
Matt on the way out. Matt begged
Yeah,
me
we're going
to get
further
him back
away. I
there.
understand that. You know, when
I
are
was
we
like,
going to
please
turn
bring him
around?
back.
We're turning around right here. We're
Yeah.
gonna have you back in 10 minutes.
You know, I don't want to buy any furniture over here. Just I know there's a furniture place.
We know
over
our
here.
route.
So Tony,
Mendon, yeah.
you grew up in the heyday of music, rock and roll, soul,
Yeah.
blues.
Yeah, the British invasion, brother.
What was the coolest thing you saw growing up? Did you ever get to any of those live shows?
I saw Jimi Hendrix on acid.
Have you really? Did
Yeah.
you really?
Now,
Yeah.
was
Like,
Jimi
personally,
Hendrix on acid, or were you
I was.
on
I was
acid
on acid.
watching? Okay,
That's a good question.
it could have been
ways.
either.
Well, I mean, the statute of limitations on
Sure.
that violation is long gone.
You're safe.
But
You're
yeah,
safe. Nobody watches this show.
It was completely unbelievable. He was playing at a place called the Carousel Theater in Framingham, which
Wow.
is now the location of the Prime Computer, or one of the computer
Oh, yeah.
places down
Yep.
there, right at the junction. So we saw everybody there. We saw Led Zeppelin there, their first tour to the United States.
Wow.
Okay,
In Framingham?
there were like 20 people in the audience. Okay,
Wow.
Come on.
Chicago Transit.
Yep.
We got them before they knew who they were. Okay, this guy was just pulling them in, and everything was electric. Down into Boston. You could go down and see Frank Zappa, or we went to the Sugar Shack, and I'm okay. Here we go. It's a little risque, but I was taking a leak in the men's room, and Sly Stone pulled up right next to me in the stall next to me. With those big freaking 24-inch high heels. And he's towering next to me. He goes, "Hey, brother, what's going on?" Sly Stone, man. All right,
Wow.
Jesus. Yeah, it was a heyday. You're right, Ray. It was.
And did that all that influenced you to do your thing?
All of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of it.
What influenced you to come back? Because 42 years is a long time. Most people would just hang it up.
It was
something
just,
must have.
It was just a chance deal. I didn't even go to clubs. I didn't go see acts. Nothing. I might have gone see Santana or something like that at Great Woods. But as far as local clubs, I never even went in. I didn't even know what a jam session was. I sang my first jam session in like 2011 or something. And I did 2 tunes, and I ran off stage, and the jam master stopped me. He goes, "Where are you going?" I said, that's all I got, He goes, "Well, you're supposed to do 3 tunes." I go, "Oh, okay, dig something, I don't know." So, it went from there, and then, the fact that I went to see one show, and I was very critical of that show, and the cousin of somebody who was in the show was standing in back of me and realized that I was Tony Parenti, a.k.a. Tony Soul. And when he said Tony Soul, I said, this is somebody from Framingham who obviously knows me. And he was like a freshman in high school when I was a senior. And he went to all... See, I played for the police auxiliary every Saturday night at Nevins Hall. So I influenced more kids than I knew, okay?
Wow,
You don't
that's great.
realize this when you're going through it at a young age.
Yeah.
But there were like 150, 200 kids that show up every Saturday night to this rock and roll dance at Lower Nevins Hall, right in downtown Framingham.
That's wild.
Yeah.
So what is the biggest difference between now and then, as far as a gig? Like, take a gig that you've played recently, and then think back to something you were doing back in the '60s.
Well, there was a lot of. I did a lot of college work back then. I did a lot of UMass and BU. Suffolk University came down, but it was all spin-off from that quote-unquote cop hop that we used to do on Saturday night. The universities used to come down and see us, and they knew that we were different. Fat white kid with black glasses from the suburbs singing James Brown. It was unheard of. Okay. But I had a great connection. I wanted to sing in downtown Boston in the combat zone. And that's where I really cut my teeth, was down there, and it was really tough. But I got in with some really questionable people, and it was not the easiest thing to get out. But I had run my course back then. 3 years was it. But we've been in it 3 years now, and I'm just thanking my lucky stars that I've got the guys that I've got. You'll hear them tonight. Mike's been down here, the guitar player, Matty, of course.
Yep.
Jeff came down a couple of weeks ago, the sax player, and Phil's a big powerhouse drummer. He's playing rock and roll now with Chris Turp and Chris's band.
Now, any of these guys, were they with you the first time around?
No.
No.
I consider myself probably the luckiest guy in the world, and that's really a great place to be riding in the back seat with you, Kat, on a Saturday night, getting ready to go to the tradesman and rip it all up, brother. I need some drinks. You know what I'm saying?
We we definitely pushed you for Rob. I remember the first time I said, Rob, you hear these guys before? He's like, yeah. He's like, these guys are really good. I'm like, they'd be good on a tradesman night. He's like, they would be good on a tradesman night.
We were been very excited about the show for a while, and we had three of us pretty much had a conflict for tonight, and it got canceled.
Yeah, that's right.
And you've never seen instantly
That's not, I mean, I'm amazed. I'm amazed that you guys are here.
We had
incredible.
other things, like Tim said, we had other things going on separately.
Yeah.
And I was bummed out. I was going to do a station event. And I'm like, oh, but that's the Tony show.
It's
and
the Tony show.
And it would have been a big event for me. And I was more happy that it got canceled.
like, we all can go to the Tony show now.
I am truly, truly honored. I really am. You know, I'm touched. You know, so don't get me started, okay? Because I'm an emotional fart. I got a show to do in about 10 seconds.
We're pulling back in the parking lot. Like
One of the best quotes is from Tim Rice, and he's sitting there at the social one time. He leans over to Ray and he goes, man, when I grow up, I want to be Tony Soul. And it was just so truthful. It was like,
That's beautiful.
That's a t-shirt. That is a t-shirt.
It is a t-shirt.
Tony, do people still enjoy the music like they did when it first came out?
Yeah, I think even more so, because I think a lot of the kids that are hearing the music now are hearing songs that they probably heard at their mother's dress dress line when they were yanking at them as young kids.
Definitely.
And it's embedded in them, and they really get off on it. It's really something. They don't know sometimes what they're hearing, but they know that it's there from their past, and it's so cool. I mean, the music is so cool. The dynamics are fabulous, and I really stress dynamics with these guys. So hopefully we'll be dynamically sound tonight, and that's really what I'm looking for.
I grew up listening to 50s, 60s rock in the backseat of my dad's car.
Yeah.
So, and then you forget about it for a while, and then when you hear someone again live, it's like, hey, this it hits a chord with me.
It does.
I dig it a ton.
I just recently rediscovered a family record collection. We're going through all the records. I'm playing it for my kids, teenagers.
Beautiful.
We're going through all the 60s stuff. It's like, we got everything. It's like, what is this? Who cares? Throw it on, put the needle on it, and just listen to it.
That's right.
There's so much great stuff.
Absorb it.
And we're obsessed with these boxes of 45s that we got. So, yeah, my wife's coming down tonight. She's looking forward to seeing the show.
Fantastic.
So, we're looking forward to it.
Yeah.
A ton of people that have heard about the socials, because not everyone can come down on a Monday night.
Sure,
so, and that's about the only time they could see you around here at the Tradesman, was if they were lucky enough to come down, have some delicious steak from Rob down at the Tradesman, and listen to some a whole boatload of different musicians. So many people who are curious that heard such good things are showing up tonight. It should be a packed house.
I would really I would love that. Last night was really good. Tonight's going to be good. I'm playing out in Lynn tomorrow night at a big time jam out there, and
you play at Marlboro a lot, right? Too.
Yeah, we got a club out. We got a couple of clubs out in Marlboro. We play at the Bolton Street Tavern and Fireflies. Fireflies
is a great place.
That's a big room. That's a
Excellent
great
room, boys. Excellent room.
Yeah.
Just do your own sound there. That's all.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Good to know.
All right, Tony, we're gonna let you go back in.
Wow, this is
Thanks,
good, man.
Tony.
We're gonna go in and rock and roll.
Actually, I'm just gonna park here.
Yeah, park right here. You're good.
Okay.
No one's gonna say boo.
Yeah,
Thanks
Tim
so much,
Rice.
Tony.
All
Put
right.
it in, everybody.
Boom.
Yeah,
Hey,
let's go get them.
Rock and roll.
Thanks, Tony. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Thank you.
Turn the key and ready to go. Just let the tea, it's time to start the show. The wheels are turning on the minivan. So says the guy from that astronaut band. It's Ray J, Tim, and the weekly guest. As far as YouTube videos, this one is the best. It's distracted driving. Distracted driving. It's distracted driving.